style of filmmaking has changed over the course of the last 25, 30 years that you've been making films. The style of promotions have also changed. But don't you think somewhere you're sticking to the age-old or decade-old formula of trying to keep everything to a secret? Do you think that can still work?
I don't know. See, especially for some movies, if you are big name, if you are a big star, if big director is doing that movie, that buzz is always there actually. Oh, he is directing there. Sure. If he not releasing anything, just imagine some Rajamouli kind of big director, he is making a film, everybody knows something he is making, but nothing is coming. What kind of movie is this? No stills, no trailer. He is releasing. You just think like an audience.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
But how do you reach out to more and more people?
No, I am talking about Rajamouli.
Yeah.
Rajamouli himself is a big brand.
For me, Uppi is equally big.
No. I am giving you an example so that you can understand in a better way. That's why I took his name actually. It's a big name.
Yeah.
So like that, I am thinking if I am doing a film in Karnataka, if it is not a pan India. Then I would insist these people, no, please don't. Actually, we started this campaign like that only. You have seen that actually we sit and discuss about what is this hype. Why should we release actually teaser or trailer?
Yeah.
Then I release one dark,
correct,
this thing. See, all this I tried actually, but this is actually beyond our this thing actually, because they are releasing in so many languages. People should know. So I can't be adamant actually saying, no, I can't do. No, because I had to go according to producer also. Sometimes they guide me, no, this is, we have to actually, we are releasing in Bombay, we are releasing in Hindi and Telugu, Malayalam, Tamil. There we need some publicity. We can't actually do like that because you are not a big name in Bombay. No, that's why actually I thought of giving.
We have been following your films for quite a long time, and according to you, due to the pressure of the producers, you've released some promotional material. But as an audience, to me, it is still. I haven't seen anything. I don't know anything about the film. So to me, it is still like what has Uppi done? Uppi hasn't left anything. So it is still the same.
Thank you. That curiosity is there. I am really lucky actually in that way.
Okay. Moving on, Uppi, in your film Super or Uppi 2, there was some connection. A few scenes. I wouldn't say the entire film. There were a few connections of your previous films from Upendra that connected, or in Super, your entry, your introduction scene where you wear the cap. So, can we expect some those little?
No, those small things are obviously
the references.
There. There's some small things that people like, some iconic something, that people fans like that actually.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
I never miss that actually, to give that actually, that
the reference.
Yeah, so small things I used in this movie also. Yeah.
Okay, Uppi, I'm sure in the film Super, in Uppi 2, and let's say in UI, you've always been thinking about the future, this is how the futuristic world is going to be like. In Super, you were very positive about how India is going to look like in 2030, the beggars on the streets and all of that. You were futuristic and very positive about it.
Yeah.
But if you look at the Warner that you've released, call it a teaser, you seem to be very pessimistic about the future. Now, why is that? I mean,
I spoke about India.
Yeah.
This is, I am talking about the whole world.
Okay, so you're saying the whole world is going to be bad.
That is world actually. You have seen that actually title, the world 2040.
Correct.
You are seeing actually a lot of wars are happening. There are so many things are happening. All this migration problem.
Yeah.
Oh, you have seen, I think. You watch all these news channels, I think.
Yeah, of course.
No, that is there. That is why I thought again, because of this is like a geopolitical this thing. It is a global subject. And I thought actually if it keeps going like this, now deglobalization is happening, inflation is happening.
Yeah.
The supply chain crisis, everything. Yeah. So keeping that actually, there is a small this thing actually Warner kind of this thing have made.
But are you in the film, are you being positive or are you being realistic or pragmatic or are you being very pessimistic?
There is no such thing as pessimistic. I am realistic. You can call me actually, Whether if it is real, if I tell truth, sometimes it looks like pessimistic, sometimes it looks like optimistic.
Yeah.
It depending upon my subject.
Okay.
What kind of subject I am choosing, what I am trying to say in this movie, all these things matters.
What is bothering Upi these days, especially, when you're making a film, you spoke about COVID, I mean, in the Warner COVID-19, inflation. What is bothering Upi so much that, he says...
It is
"I
like
have
bothering
to-"
about myself. You can say it in that way actually, because I always think that I am a human being, I am a person here, you are also same. The problem is not outside, it is inside actually. If at all I want to do some corrections or some change in outside, I have to change myself. That is what actually I always feel. If it is like, if I can actually communicate this larger audience, let me see actually, because this what I am telling is truth.
You are
no?
hopeful that your
I am
message
trying,
will awaken the
I am
audience.
trying actually. That is the only small part actually, because the otherwise it is a commercial. Songs are there, fights are there, all this elevation, this, that, curiosity, twist, turn, that is all there actually. Okay, with that actually people should come out with something in their mind. What is this? To whom he is telling this? Especially I mentioned one thing actually, even in my speech also, I told actually when I was in Davangere and Hubli, told there is one shot actually in the movie, that is one last shot. That one shot, if you understand, you will become superstars. It is not so easy also. So that is I tried in this movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Music has been a very integral part of all your films.
Yeah.
Okay, and this time we saw some visuals of you and Ajnish Loknath go to Hungary for the BGM, if I'm correct.
Yeah, BGM.
Why there, Upi? I mean, what's so special about it?
No, this is also actually, this whole thought is Ajnish actually. He, after watching the whole movie, he said actually, because you have created the whole world here. So there are so many different characters are there. There are some Europeans, there are some Africans, there are so many other things, Chinese and all these things, Indians, different states. All these things we have used and we have created our own one small cute kind of world. We thought actually, I need music also should go with this. That's why I want to actually do some part of the RR actually in Hungary, so that I can get that Western feel.
Okay.
I want that even chorus also, I want to use them. That's why I said actually it's good, actually it is your decision because you are the music director. If you give me some good thing, I am okay with that. Your producer also said it is okay, then we went there and we took some good sessions and we came back.
Okay, now there are two particular songs I want to talk about. One is the troll song. Now that's a very sarcastic way to actually tell people that they're wasting time. Okay, and at the same time you've also taken a jibe at the current scenario. Okay, why did you decide to become a troller or a memer? Why?
No, it is actually there is one situation where actually she should sing and she should express her this thing love towards hero. Then I want to use that in a different way. I don't want to make just one love song or on some imaginary this thing. I thought of actually how if I use this actually. Now the present trend is everybody are in trolls. There are so many very popular trolls.
You wanted to become the Bap of trolls and
No. Then I thought actually how can if we use that troll and make a song, and I can tell so many things in that. And that is also one thing is it's already popular.
Yeah.
So luckily I got so many trolls in different languages and I used that for my song.
The year 2022 was a big year for the Kannada film industry. Now I'm talking about in terms of reach, pan-India reach, the films like KGF 2 and Kantara did excellent business, mind-boggling business. Does that make superstars like you feel pressurized to make bigger and larger than life films?
No, it is not like that actually, because even if subject demands, tomorrow I can make a film with 3 crores or 5 crores or 10 crores. It's all depending upon the subject, what we choose.
No, but are you pressurized to taking up bigger
No, because this subject actually even producer insisted me, this is not a subject for Kannada only. You can reach actually, and we want to expose you, we want to actually, take you to other languages also. People in Andhra and Karnataka, they know about you. And they wanted this actually, we'll make it in a, with available sources. We'll take it to, because now the industry is getting opened. Now there are no boundaries because of, now we can release at a time in all the languages. That scope is there now.
Yeah.
Earlier it was not like that. There was only regional market. If
Correct.
it is a blockbuster, then they used to remake it or dub it. Now it is not like that. That this KGF and Kantara make a big way for that.
Created that market.
Then all producers think that actually if the subject is good, why don't we try there?
Okay.
It is like that we started, and